Have you ever stopped to wonder how much of your reality might actually be a lie? What if the underground tunnels in Los Angeles aren't just historical quirks but part of something much bigger? What if the celebrity deaths you've seen reported by the media hide truths so unsettling they could completely reshape your understanding of what's real? These conspiracy theories might sound far-fetched, but they all share one thing. They push us to question the world around us, and that's where the adventure truly begins. The dead internet theory claims that much of what we see online is manipulated by bots and AI, a carefully crafted digital stage designed to fool us and keep us hooked. Pair that with tales of cursed movie productions like Poltergeist where actual human skeletons were used as props, and you start to feel like everything, literally everything, might be deeper than it seems. The world you think you know could just be a highly curated version of reality. These questions lead us straight into the rabbit hole. It's not just about whether Paul McCartney was replaced or if Dolly Parton is hiding secret tattoos. It's about realizing that we live in a world where appearances deceive, and sometimes they're engineered to deceive. But are you ready to face that possibility? Because once you dive into this world, there's no turning back. Each piece of this journey connects to the next like a puzzle that only makes sense when you step back and look at the bigger picture. It's an invitation to uncover what's hidden in plain sight and to start asking, what else might be out of place? Think you've seen it all? Get ready because these stories will flip your perception of reality upside down. Have you ever heard about the underground tunnels in Los Angeles? For some, they're just remnants of history. For others, they're a secret network used by celebrities to dodge the spotlight, or maybe for something even more mysterious. Imagine Hollywood stars moving beneath the bustling city streets, completely unseen by fans and paparazzi. If these tunnels do exist, they'd be the perfect key to keeping secrets buried deep. And as they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. But that's not all. Theories about hidden Starbucks in Los Angeles add another layer of intrigue. These could be exclusive coffee shops tucked away in places the public can't access, designed to give celebrities their privacy. Think about it. While you're waiting in line for a latte, there might be a hidden door leading to a VIP space where famous faces are sipping their drinks unnoticed. Sounds far-fetched? Well, the best stories often do at first. The fascination with underground spaces isn't new. In New York, hidden tunnels were used by smugglers and even as secret hideouts. Could Los Angeles have something similar, adapted for its elite? The idea that there's a whole world happening right beneath our feet isn't just intriguing, it's irresistible. Sometimes, what's hidden is far more important than what's visible. These theories don't stop at tunnels and secret coffee shops. They also reflect how the Hollywood industry works, full of secrets and tricks to maintain its illusions. It's like a perfectly produced film where the audience only sees what the directors want them to. Makes you wonder, what else is being hidden while we're distracted by the lights and cameras? Speaking of distractions, some of Hollywood's practices are so controversial they border on the macabre. Did you know movies like Poltergeist used real human skeletons during filming? That's a story worth digging into next. Did you know that Hollywood's obsession with realism sometimes crosses some seriously uncomfortable lines? Take the classic horror film Poltergeist, for example. Real human skeletons were used in some scenes, not props, actual skeletons. The reasoning? It was supposedly cheaper than making fake ones. But this decision sparked one of the most infamous curses in cinema history, with tragic events surrounding several cast members after filming. Was it just a coincidence, or did they mess with something they shouldn't have? Choices like this raise a bigger question. How far are we willing to go for authenticity? Using human remains as set decorations sounds like something out of a horror movie itself. Yet it happened. It's no wonder some cultures see tampering with the dead as deeply disrespectful, something that could disturb energies. And the strange deaths and misfortunes that followed the Poltergeist cast only add fuel to the fire, making the idea of a curse feel eerily plausible. Hollywood thrives on creating illusions, but sometimes it blurs the line between fiction and reality in unsettling ways. Poltergeist isn't the only film surrounded by eerie rumors. The Exorcist also became infamous for on-set accidents and unexplained tragedies, leading many to wonder if some stories are simply too dangerous to tell. It sounds extreme, but it makes you think, does pushing the boundaries of realism sometimes come with a hidden cost? This isn't just about horror movies either. The industry's obsession with authenticity is everywhere, from painstakingly realistic props to meticulously crafted settings. But when authenticity involves something as disturbing as real skeletons, it's hard not to question whether the pursuit of realism has gone too far. At what point does entertainment cross the line into something darker? And speaking of crossing lines, the dead internet theory raises similar questions, but this time in the digital world. What if much of the internet isn't even real? Let's explore that next. Have you ever wondered if the internet you use every day is less human than it seems? The dead internet theory suggests that much of what we see online isn't created by people but by bots and artificial intelligence. Think about it. The debates you follow, the viral trends you chase, and even the products you're persuaded to buy might all be part of a carefully designed system to capture your attention. It's an unsettling thought, but in today's digital age it makes a lot of sense. This goes deeper than it looks on the surface. Tools like Meta AI agents can mimic human behavior so convincingly that they create content, spark arguments, and even steer public opinion, all without us realizing it. Their goal? To generate clicks, drive traffic, and influence decisions. It's fascinating and creepy at the same time because it makes you question how much of your online experience is authentic and how much is orchestrated behind the scenes. And then there's the idea of fake internet traffic. A significant chunk of website visits and clicks comes from bots, not real people. This doesn't just warp our perception of what's popular, it also shakes up entire industries. Companies spend millions advertising on platforms inflated by fake metrics, like investing in a bustling city only to find out it's a ghost town. It's manipulation on a massive scale, and it makes you wonder how often we're being sold a carefully curated illusion. The impact goes beyond just business. If much of the internet is artificially generated, how do we separate what's real from what's fake? It forces us to rethink our relationship with digital spaces and question how they're shaping our worldview. AI-generated content is now so advanced it can produce images, videos, and even conversations that are almost impossible to distinguish from the real thing. It's a modern dilemma. The more connected we are, the harder it is to tell what's genuine. As we navigate this digital maze, it's hard not to wonder how celebrities like Dolly Parton manage to maintain control of their own stories in such a hyper-exposed world. Let's dig into the hidden lives of stars and the mysteries they keep. Dolly Parton is a living legend in music and entertainment, but did you know she's surrounded by a fascinating mystery? Rumors claim that her body is covered in hidden tattoos, carefully concealed under her signature outfits. These tattoos, according to some, aren't just decorative, they represent personal milestones and deeply meaningful moments in her life. In a world where almost everything is on display, the idea that Dolly keeps something so intimate to herself feels almost rebellious. What's remarkable is how Dolly has managed to protect this part of her life for so long. While many celebrities wear their tattoos like a badge of honor, Dolly chose to keep hers private. Maybe that says more about her character than any performance or album ever could. In an industry obsessed with exposure, preserving a sense of mystery is no small feat. Can you imagine the stories those tattoos could tell, hidden beneath the image of one of music's most iconic figures? These rumors also make us think about the tension between public image and personal identity. For some celebrities, tattoos are a form of self-expression, a way to reclaim their narrative in an industry that often demands perfection. For Dolly, keeping hers out of the spotlight could be a way to hold on to something that's entirely hers. It's a reminder that even the biggest stars have layers we'll never fully understand. Dolly's not alone in this. Many other celebrities also harbor secrets, whether it's contracts forbidding drastic changes to their appearance or whispers about hidden aspects of their lives. It makes us wonder, how much do we really know about the people we idolize? And how much do they choose to let us see? These hidden stories create a fascinating contrast between what's real and what's carefully crafted for the public eye. And speaking of carefully crafted images, one of the most enduring mysteries in music history involves Paul McCartney. Was he replaced by a lookalike in 1966? This next theory will make you question everything. Few conspiracy theories are as captivating as the one surrounding Paul McCartney. According to this long-standing rumor, the legendary Beatles member died in a car crash in 1966 and was secretly replaced by a lookalike to preserve the band's success. Known as the Paul is dead theory, it has fueled decades of speculation. Fans point to supposed clues hidden in album covers and lyrics, like Paul appearing barefoot and out of step with the others on the Abbey Road cover, symbolizing a funeral. Absurd or not, it's exactly the kind of mystery that keeps people hooked. What's fascinating about this theory is how it reflects our collective obsession with preserving the perfect image. The Beatles were more than a band, they were a cultural phenomenon. Admitting the loss of Paul at the height of their fame could have shattered that illusion. If the replacement theory is true, it wasn't just a cover-up. It was a carefully calculated move to maintain the world's belief in the magic of the Fab Four. It's a sobering thought. What else has been hidden to protect a legacy? Paul isn't the only one caught in this type of speculation. Over the years, other celebrities, politicians, and public figures have faced similar rumors about being replaced. Why are we so drawn to these stories? Maybe it's because they highlight the fragile line between reality and illusion, especially in industries where appearances are everything. Even the smallest change in someone's voice, behavior, or appearance can spark questions and ignite the imagination. The rise of AI and AI-generated content makes these theories feel even more plausible. Technology now allows us to recreate voices, faces, and even personalities with unsettling accuracy. If a machine can mimic someone's identity perfectly, what's stopping the entertainment industry, or anyone, from replacing someone in real life? It's a chilling reminder of how easily authenticity can be manufactured in today's world. And that brings us back to the bigger picture. How many other truths might be hiding in plain sight, waiting to be uncovered? These theories aren't just about Paul McCartney or celebrities, they're about questioning the narratives we're told and discovering what lies beneath the surface. The rabbit hole is deeper than we think. So, you've made it this far, but the real question is, what will you do with everything you've learned? From AI-driven manipulation to underground tunnels, cursed movie sets, and celebrity replacements, these stories reveal just how much of the world around us might not be what it seems. But knowledge without action is like an unopened door. It takes courage to push through it. Are you ready to look beyond the surface and start questioning the things you once took for granted? Think about it. What other mysteries might be hiding right in front of you? Maybe it's time to pay closer attention to the information you consume, the stories you're told, and even the traditions you hold on to. Who knows? This shift in perspective could not only change how you see the world but also how you interact with it. More importantly, it might transform your own story in ways you never imagined. So, let's keep the conversation going. Drop a comment below. Which of these theories blew your mind the most? Are there any mysteries you've always wanted to uncover? Share your thoughts, join the discussion, and don't be afraid to dive even deeper into the rabbit hole. After all, the more questions we ask, the closer we get to the truth. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. There's so much more to explore, and together we can uncover the secrets hiding in plain sight. Are you ready for what's next?